Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
4th down, looking to throw for it. They'll try a pass here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't this game getting started, you see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Let's fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The short completion to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Kansas State. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Hayes. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Bringing pressure. The sack on first down. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forcing it out. It's a great play by the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots or the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The Horned Frogs keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Hayes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Press coverage now from the secondary. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And there's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wildcats will crank up the tempo. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted. He just taken a knee. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very...
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a fumble. Defense has got the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical ceilings for big plays.
And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that.
And the ball on the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
As a quarterback, you scramble, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself in those big hits. Because if you don't, you run the risk of coughing it up like you did on that play.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? Using his legs on the scramble. The ball is loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fires it to the wideout. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Wildcats looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, TCU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Wow, this is a risky throw here. It's so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Wildcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a quick shovel pass. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they will claim the second half lead. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Works over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offense. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Offense facing second and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Kansas State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Hayes. And they've got him back at the 4-yard line. Great coverage, bad decision to bring it out. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And it's yeah, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And this one is getting ugly. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Worked out at the 8. That's a poor kick return.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with the takeaway.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Kansas State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take another shot right here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. How's this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Talk about it. Now we begin the quarter. The offense set up second and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Touchdown, Kansas State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
TCU Hornets will take over 1st and 10.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Lets it go deep down the middle. Had all day to throw. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Wildcats line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown continues. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Turner decides to field it. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st down, it's play action. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Kansas State. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tight end makes the grab.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. He's got room, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And the route is on. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. They'll recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. It's the running back in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen base in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Look at the protection there. Lots of time. Delivers over the middle now. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. And looking to throw now on first down. And now another deep ball here. Touchdown, Kansas State. And this one is getting ugly. Now to try for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. This one falls incomplete as time expires. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to